13,200 pounds. Pinnacle just landed here at HaylettRV of Coldwater, Michigan. Latest addition to our consignment fleet here at HaylettRV of Coldwater, Michigan. Don't let that confuse you. Regardless of the fact that we are selling this for some folks, we can still do trades, we can still do hitching, pieces, parts, financing, package deals, RV delivery for you, just like we do on any RV that we own. We can perform all the same services here for you. It's looks like this is one owner, very well kept. It looks like it was used, I can't tell if it was for seasonal use or if it was actually a residence for someone for a time. But this has pretty much every nut bolt widget option and upgrade that was available at this model year, with the exception of the actual generator install. Short of that, it's even got the gen prep on it. Very high level, very well equipped thing. And if I'm reading the VIN number correctly, then you can actually still qualify for same as new RV financing on something like this, pending approvals. Full body paint on this, and this was one of the first years the Pinnacle series was actually available. This was dressed up nicely. This was done right. We got the MORryde pin box, like I said, the generator prep, the slide awning covers for all four awnings. Jayco has been, before even the Pinnacle, when it was the time of the designer, still 0 to 100 degree rated. So, you know, insulation properties are not a concern on this in hot or cold camp seasons. This has the early generation power leveling system control that you see over here. So everything on this is push button simple. I like how the skirting even actually wraps around under to the frame rails. We actually just got another big Pinnacle into our consignment fleet earlier this morning, and the stores are shockingly similar. They're just done RVing for the time, effectively. Now, I can't tell if these folks traveled or if they were seasonal permanent site, because I see signs of both. Like back here, I see this cargo pod that was added to the slide out rear bumper tray that has all sorts of random goodies left over in it here. Now, what's kind of nice is all this extra stuff, like, oh, that's one of those little view cubes. That's so that you can get TV wherever you go. So I'm not so sure they didn't both travel and park. Now, what confuses me and why I think it was parked for a period is there's the little snap-on covers for the front area. You're fine, Aaron. The guy, our consignment manager, is trying to like duck out of the frame like he's screwing stuff up. You're fine. There's the snap-ons up here where like people will put skirting on the gooseneck area of an RV, and they'll you know, have storage underneath of that. That's usually something you see only on like permanent sites or seasonal sites, and over here this really indicates something that was used for towing because they needed the extra cargo. So it I haven't gotten a full clear indication on it, but either way it's properly equipped. Whether you're going to tow and go, whether you're going to stay and stow, it doesn't matter. You're all set. The only thing I can really say is flipping this down. I did notice where at some point the cargo tray did jostle a bit, and it did scuff a little surface paint on that. Now what's interesting though is we actually have the paint codes for this thing, and we can get touch-up paint for it. There may be some in a cabinet somewhere. I would not be surprised. When you get a full body painted RV, whether it's towable or motorized, you actually usually get a little touch of that. So before everybody went to the quad step entry system, looks like these folks kind of created their own. They have that little portable aluminum step they just tossed out there. The stepping inside here, it's well kept. It is very well kept. No smokers, no pets. Looks like we do have low batteries, however. Our lights should be a little brighter than that, but c'est la vie, the show must go on. Like I said, right when you walk in though, I mean, it's clean. It's not, you can feel it. You can feel that this was well maintained. And that sounds very like salesman-y, but I've had customers say it. They all can say, oh, it just feels good. So rear entertainment, quad slide. It's got a very dedicated rear living area. And I tell you what I love is on the left side of the picture right now, you've got that L-shaped, very residential looking napping couch. I love that thing. Because RV sofas don't usually fit a tall guy like me. But this was actually the very same floor plan that Mr. Haylett toted around for a while. And in point of fact, when I saw it come in, I thought it may have been his old demo. Turns out it was not, but all the same equipment. These two things are sisters and clones to one another from the one I personally spent time in when we were camping together. You know, I can actually lay down in that long sofa. I can have an easy shot at the TV. That's something that not a lot of rear entertainments address properly, and that's what I always loved about the 36R EQS Pinnacle. It's got such a home like look and feel. This was in Jayco, still had that big ledge stone rear wall. Love that thing. The electric space heating fireplace below, and great storage on both sides of the entertainment center. The only grief we ever got from folks is that it didn't have windows back here. But I'll take cabinets every day. I can always turn lights on. You can't just, you know, create storage where there is none, but I can create light with a light bulb. That ain't hard. Twin recliners over here, and I like that little stand that somebody added. That is a smart stand. Actually, those little stands with the little, like, you know, gooseneck style kickovers right there, that's very handy, and it's actually got the perfect little remote control hider for when the grandkids come over and they want to start pushing the buttons on everything, so you don't have to leave all those down there. Now, like I said, I'm seeing some dish components. I'm seeing some dishes in, like, satellite dish. I'm seeing some, you know, things that people who are going to go seasonal or full-time, whether you're traveling or parking, are going to like. And you're just going to get those things because these people are just done with them. So congratulations. You know, a lot of the accessories that you'll need, whether it's your first time or your last time RVing, they're in here. Now, this is an air bed, hide-a-bed section here. That is storage. Although I can look at this and say, well, they never used the air bed. My experience tells me, though, I wouldn't bank on that air mattress working well. Now, it's not that there's a problem with an air bed specifically. It's just that a lot of the air mattresses I saw used in the RV business were not awesome. And even though I'm a very big Jayco fan, every manufacturer suffered from it. Now, the camera's having trouble with these ridiculous floor-to-ceiling, 6.5 foot tall atrium slide windows around this beautiful dinette. And there is a hidden leaf in the middle of that dinette, by the way. So you do have, you know, extended seating for when guests come over. Got the big Max Air fan up in the ceiling above the kitchen, right up there, by the way. So you can get some good heat exhaust when you're cooking up a storm. 4-door, gas and electric, very travelers friendly 12 cubic foot fridge freezer, which was the biggest that was available in this when it was built. You know, there's bigger fridges now, but that's, you know, 5 years into the future from when this thing was built. This was Boss Hoss when the sucker was created. This might have been the first year Pinnacle came out. I don't think 12 was, but I've been wrong before. You know, the thing is, these things, it becomes a blur over time. We've got our Corian countertops, and I've always been a sucker for that serving station right there. And for the campsite bartender in your camping group, this is their place. They love to set those drinks up there and feel like they're Tom Cruise from Cocktail, which apparently some people still remember. Anyway, I guess that reference is not yet outdated, though I'm sure it's getting there. Wine rack for those who enjoy a little bit of the bubbly. And, of course, that would only refer to specifically sparkling wine. Never mind. I'm not a wino. I don't quite understand the terminology. I'm going to quit acting like I do, actually. Not an ounce of wasted space in this kitchen. You know, you see the big drawers there. Little handy side spice utility storage. I mean, they just didn't waste anything. Actually, what kind of developed the Pinnacle, when it was originally the Jayco designer, was right about then Jayco purchased the holdings to Travel Supreme. And a handful of those brainchildren, of those designers, came over to Jayco and helped design and appoint the Pinnacle. Which is why, I mean, stuff like this, you know, very upscale, very new, very residential and jazzy for its time. You just didn't see things like this in the towable RV business before. Over here, we've got, I like that we have the dedicated bathroom linen storage, so you don't have to go trouncing through the RV to find a towel or extra, you know, toilet paper or whatever. And another one of those bigger fans here in the bathroom to give you really good airflow. Now, before the big, huge radius showers and the 40, 50, 60-inch walk-in showers were created, this was the big shower of the market. This is the bigger corner shower, not the smaller corner shower. I don't remember the dimensions of this anymore because you don't see it very much, and it's been too long, and I just can't recall everything. Big medicine cabinet here, too. So, you know, when it's, again, if you're going to be staying in this long-term, extended living, whatever, you're good, you know? It's like the Verizon commercial. You're good. Up here, king bed slide in the bedroom. That is a 70 by 80 true king bed. Let me get this door open behind me so I can back up and get a better shot for you, actually. I'm looking at the camera like, huh, that's garbage. There we go. 70 by 80 king bed. There is storage below. It is on an easy lift platform. You've got the windows on both sides of the headboard to give you some very nice airflow in there too, which is handy. This does have the second centralized AC installed from Jayco directly. So they both tap into the same system. We have a 28,500 BTU central air going on here. Outstanding. And obviously, this is the other thing that makes me think they stayed in this thing, either they lived in it or they stayed in it seasonally, is they actually installed a washer and dryer. as opposed to going stackable, which it would be tight to do so. It is, actually I don't remember in 13 if it was possible in these. I know later it became possible. Regardless, you've got a washer and dryer. The split setup here, it may take up a little bit of your storage, but for those who are going to live in it, fantastic. Now, understand, we are probably looking at $3,300 to $3,500 worth of hardware and install dollars in these two objects right there. That is a huge dollar investment in this, plus all the other accessories. I mean, there are, just literally thousands of dollars of accessories laying around in this RV that you don't have to purchase, but you do get to enjoy the benefit thereof when you purchase this RV here at Haylett's. And before it was cool, they were doing the Dyson handheld in this thing. Apparently the previous owners knew something that everybody else would only stumble onto later. So there you have it. Now, what is cool, this also has central vac, by the way. Apparently they just preferred the Dyson handheld. I realize I didn't quite explain that properly. But what's cool, this, again, may qualify for same as new RV financing on the oldest possible RV that can qualify for same as new RV financing, which means this has gone through its maximum amount of use and depreciation before you purchase it. So you are getting maximum trailer, maximum value per dollar with the least amount of decay possible for a same as new finance scenario. That is not bad, friends. So give us a call, 800-256-5196. HaylettRV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.